All right, so some versions of the Lsit as a progression into the floor Lsit. Now, these, some are simple, some are advanced. We're gonna go through 3 basic variations. Now, of course, the movement that we're progressing to is the seated Lsit, okay? So, quick demonstration here of the position. I wanna see strong shoulders, and you really have to have strong shoulders in order to be able to do this exercise correctly, because you can't get your butt off the floor anyhow, so you've gotta be pushing in. And I kinda go up on my fingertips a little bit, because I can't quite get my palms down right now. It'll be something I wanna progress into. And if you can, point your toes, increases the lever arm a little bit, but makes it look a little bit more beautiful as well. So this would be the movement that we are working towards. Okay, I think you can probably see in the video of my effort how difficult that is. So the starting progressions would simply be to try and train the flexibility, the mobility, and some of the strength within that position. So to break it down, the hands will be actually out in front a little bit so you can make them straight, and all you do is point your toes and lift one leg at a time. Try and lean over just a smidge, okay? This will be the position that you're actually going to be in. Once you've progressed past that, which many of you will, it's a little bit more difficult, is to simply to add in 2 legs. Now what you're gonna feel is you're gonna feel a pretty intense quad, which is your rectus femoris cramp, if you maybe, possibly. You're gonna feel a lot of work in the quads and in the core, and that's what we're looking for, okay? You've got to develop the capacity to sit in these positions. So it's an easy exercise to do at home. We're gonna be using in gymnastics classes, and something you wanna progress to from a mobility perspective as well. Then just for fun, I have another video on this, but we did Lsit walks. Not gonna lie, not the easiest movement for me, so I'll do my best demonstration of this as I can, but I'm gonna scoot myself forward holding an Lsit. My heels will tap each time. As I progress forward, you'd be able to maybe hold without ever having the heels tap. That would be a long-term progression. But all you do is just hoist yourself up and move forward. And then you do the exact same thing, moving back. And all you're doing is just having momentary tension on that position rather than holding it for extended period of time. So you're just developing shoulder position, kind of pushing yourself forward, and it just means you don't have to hold the position for a couple seconds at a time. You're just kind of popping up, moving out of it. Now, of course, you could do this with all kinds of levels of control. That would come in time, all right? But I think you get the gist of the position. And then over time, what you're doing is just simply developing more time under tension and more positional awareness of the seated Lsit, okay? And it's a fantastic exercise as a baseline of human movement, as well as core strength and flexibility / mobility. Very cool stuff, guys. Try it at home, give it a whirl.